Welcome to Instant Calmness, how to calm down and stay calm in any tough situation instantly, by and presented with narration from the Instant series. To check us out, be sure to go to instantseries.com. Section 1. The Quest and Reward for Claiming Calmness in Your Life. The Storm Before the Calm. For many of us, our lives are characterized by too much noise, too much work, too many demands on our time and money. We seem to be bombarded with responsibilities and restraints left and right, no matter where we turn. Does this sound all too familiar? What many of us want, or, to be honest, actually need, is a little calmness within our lives. Calmness, for most people, has become an illusion, what with all the chaos, distractions, and stress that we deal with every day. It's not that anyone chooses to live like a popcorn kernel about to pop, but for reasons that appear outside of a person's control. They just kind of have to convince themselves that this is something normal, something they just have to learn to live with. Newsflash, there's nothing normal about it. Maybe you believe you have to live with it for professional reasons or for family reasons, that there's nothing you can do about it. But why would anyone want to continue living like that? Who wants to remain engulfed in daily worries and frustrations? Well, nobody. Calmness is attainable, and you need to channel in on it. Steer from the chaos. Generally, we tend to think of calmness as something produced by our environment. If it's quiet outside, nobody around to bother you, you must be experiencing calmness, right? But this produces an instant problem. How can you control the crowded 7 a.m. drive to work when someone cuts you off in bumper-to-bumper traffic? How do you control your environment when it's comprised of different people with different personalities and the unforeseen situations that continually sneak up on you? You can't. Traffic, work, errands, your boss. These are all part of a seemingly endless list of things that drive you crazy, but are mostly outside of your control. You can only control your reaction to it. To tell you the truth, it would be impossible to control all environmental factors all the time. Even if you've succeeded in controlling 50% of the factors preventing you from exploding in a fit of rage, the other 50% would represent those factors that are simply part of the unchangeable facts of life. Trying to maintain a stress-free environment is liable to drive you crazy. Thus, the goal here is to achieve calmness, no matter what the environment or situation. By mastering your mental reflexes, you can gain control over your emotional response in any situation. For example, instead of letting uncertainty fill you with fear, or letting a worry over a tough decision control your attitude, your mental reflexes can act.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?